Hey beautiful people, it's Rickita and I'm back with another video. So in this video, I want to tell you guys the biggest mistake I see a lot of first-time home buyers make or homeowners in general make. And I want you all to really listen to this video and make sure you watch it a few times if you're looking into buying a home or if you already have a mortgage. Definitely watch this video a few times so you can fully understand the biggest mistake I feel like a lot of you all are making, and if you guys know this mistake, you can actually change it. So let's get right on into a video. So yesterday I was looking at one of my clients' credit reports and I see that they already had a mortgage. So I was like, okay, well, let me look at the mortgage. I seen that the monthly payment on the mortgage was $884. I see that right now they're right up under $50,000 that they owe. The number of months they had to pay it was 360. So again, that's basically the 30 years. They have 30 years to pay it. The high credit, the most that they ever owed on their mortgage was $88,000. And I see that everything is current, everything is reporting good. You can see right here the payment history is good. Now, everything looks good on this account. I wouldn't, I was looking to see what accounts they want to get deleted. And I seen this account and I was like, okay, everything is good on this account. But they are not understanding a crucial mistake I see a lot of people make. I told you guys that I'm in a process right now of paying off my car, and I'm going to have it paid off by April. And it's going to be less than 2 years that I had the car, and it's going to be completely paid off by April. And what I'm doing is I'm adding additional payments. I'm paying more every month to make sure that I no longer have to make this payment anymore. And I seen this one here and I was like, oh, wow, $884 is a mortgage. Less than 50,000. I'm thinking, wow, this person could have paid off their mortgage. Now, the mistake that they're making is they're not paying anything additional towards the principal, which is the balance right here. They're not paying any additional payments towards that balance, and they're losing out on a lot of money. They can have 2 or 3 of these houses based off of the amount that they're paying monthly and then how much their balance is. So let me show you what I mean. So understand that you have 12 months in a year. So you have 12 months in a year and you're going to do this for 30 years. You're going to pay on it for 30 years, right? So that's 360 months. So that's the terms, basically. They got 360 months. And Equifax don't even have that there. So something's happened with this account and they're unable to pay it, then we know it can get removed from Equifax because there's already an error on there. So we have 360 months, and then you have to pay $884 per month. So let's multiply by $884. And then we get a number that's this, a huge number. $318,240. I can barely even read that. It's so huge. Now they have this huge amount here. Now look at this amount and then look at this amount. This is how much they'll end up paying after the 30 years. This is how much they're going to end up paying after the 30 years compared to the $88,000 that they actually got. So let's divide that. Let me see how many houses they could have had for this amount. They could have had a little over 3.5 houses. By the time the 30 years is up, they could have had 3.5 houses as long as they bought houses that was similar to this, where they could have a high credit of $88,000. Now, these numbers will change depending on the person, how much they're paying every month, and how long they've been paying so far. Now, this is how much they're going to end up paying. They're going to end up paying more than 3.5 times what they actually got the mortgage for. That is a huge amount. And let's look here too. So April 17, 2002 is when they actually opened their mortgage. So if they open it then, let's figure out how much they pay so far on their 20-year anniversary. So they're paying $884 every month, and that's times 12 equals. So they're paying $10,608 per year. They already did that for 20 years. Look how much they paid so far. Look at it, you guys. $212,160. And look how much the balance went down. It went from 88,000 to only 49,000. So what's that? About $38,000 paid off so far? Yep, about $38,000 paid off to the principal towards the balance, you guys. That's how much been paid off so far. That's how much was added. Now look how much they actually paid. They paid $212,000 so far. And let's think about it. They got 10 more years to pay. So let's see if they keep this mortgage for the next 10 years, because this person said that they wanted to get some credit cards, they want to travel. And I was like, you should pay off your mortgage. You should really pay off your mortgage. Let me show you how much they're going to pay in 10 years if they decide to keep on this path at $884 per month. So let's do that. $884 per month times 12 months equals, so they're paying $10,608 per year, but we still got 10 more years. So times 10. And we're already 2/3 of the way there. We're more than halfway there in terms of how long we had this loan. So they're going to pay $106,080 altogether. They're going to pay that altogether, $884 per month. And then they're going to be paying this though. After the 10 years, they're going to be at $106,080. Now let's minus how much they actually owe. So let's subtract that. So 49,455 equals 56,625. That's enough to start the balance completely over. It's more than double the amount, you guys. Now, like I told you, I'm paying off my car. It's going to be less than 2 years. If I was to continue to pay on my car, I would basically pay the balance on what I got on my loan when I first got it. So $19,000. If I was to keep paying on it, I would be at about that $19,000 right now. So, and that's 3 more years. All that money is basically going to be saved now. No longer have to make a payment on my car. After April, I'm going to own my car free and clear. No more payments. And just think about it. That $19,000 I'm going to end up having to pay if I was to keep paying on that car. My minimum payment, which is this, your minimum payment is your monthly payment. You guys, if I was to continue to pay my minimum payment, I was to have an extra $19,000 that I would have to pay. Additional $19,000 that I would have to pay. But now, since it's going to be paid off in April, that $19,000 can go towards me and my future. And I'm working to pay off my student loans, so that money can go towards my student loans. Plus, I'm adding more to my student loans so that the interest can no longer go up on those. But really, you guys, really understand your mortgage and understand that if you were to pay additional amounts towards your balance, you guys will pay so much less in interest. And also keep in mind, if you like, Rickita, I can't pay anything extra on my car, or I can't pay anything extra on my mortgage, do this. It's something very simple that you can do. Divide your monthly payment. Divide that by 2. Divide that by 2. It's going to be $442. So if you divide that by 2, it's going to be $442. So if your payment is due on the 1st of the month, I want you to pay on the 15th, the month before, I want you to pay the $442. Well, actually, let's not say on the 15th, because it won't work if you do it that way. I want you to pay every 2 weeks, but start 2 payments ahead of your due date to make sure that you're never late. 2 payments before your due date. So say if this person was to start it, if their payment is due, it's usually, let's say if it's due on the 1st, I would tell them to start, they'll make their first payment on their mortgage now. They'll do their first payment now on the 1st. And then 2 weeks after that, try to have it like on your pay period on Friday or something. 2 weeks after that, they'll pay that $442. And then every 2 weeks after that, they're going to continue to pay their $442. Now, what you're doing is you're going to actually make additional payments throughout the year, because you're paying it every 2 weeks instead of just paying it once a month. So let me show you the quick calculations on this. So if you was to pay on this every month, again, you'll be at $10,000 you'll be at 10,608, I believe we're at. If you were to pay the 442 twice, if you used to pay that every 2 weeks, let me make sure I got this correct. 52 divided by 2. So you'll pay that for 26 weeks times 442. You're actually paying more towards your balance this way. Because I told you we were going to be at 10,000, I believe it's like 608. That's how much you're paying per year. So you made an extra payment every year towards your mortgage, basically. Can you see how that worked? So every year you're going to have an extra payment towards your mortgage. And if you guys are getting any type of refund check, you should put all of your refund check towards your mortgage. And I really suggest everybody, if you have any type of additional money or if you even get a second job, I really want you guys to think about being debt free, because if this person was to something was happening to this person where they can't pay their mortgage, if they come more than 60 days past due, they can actually get foreclosed on. Even though they've been paying for 20 years, if they get more than two payments past due, they can possibly get some type of foreclosure action happening against them. And it's only because it's 2 payments past due, which is crazy knowing they've been paying on it for 20 years. If you own this house free and clear, you don't have to ever worry about somebody taking it because you didn't pay your mortgage, because now you don't have a mortgage. And imagine if they were to pay their mortgage off early. If they have to pay their mortgage off early, all the money that they're paying every month towards their mortgage, they can have that for vacations, they can have it for retirement, they can have it for paying off the other debt that they have. They can get completely out of debt. But this is a concept that I want you guys to definitely learn about. If you have any questions about this, definitely let me know. But this is something I'm going to be highly encouraging on my channel. Everybody becoming debt free, because that's my biggest goal for this year, is to become completely debt free. I mean, I don't owe anybody. I own my house. I will have a mortgage on my house still, but I plan to have that paid off in 5 years of actually getting that mortgage. But I want everybody to become completely debt free like me. As I go on this journey, I want you all to go on a journey also. So let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know if you have any questions about this. But this is a big mistake I see a lot of people making. Let's stop making this a mistake, and let's get these mortgages, cars, and all these different loans paid off. And let's not get into debt, because it's taking so much money away from your retirement. And then you're right now, whatever is happening in your life now is taking more money away from that. But if you have any questions, let me know. I'll see you guys in the next video. There's so many people out there with debt, so much debt, you guys, that they can't even get a car, they can't get a mortgage, they can't even get a credit card. Like, I mean, a $200 credit card. Some people can't even get a secure credit card. So that's why I created my exclusive credit membership, and it's only $1, you guys. So my exclusive credit membership, you guys will actually get the letters to delete bankruptcies, charge off, repossessions, any negative account that you have in your credit reports. I have the letter so you guys can get that deleted. But guess what? Just because you guys are a part of my exclusive membership, you can get all those letters. But say if you don't want to do all that work, I have it so that you guys can get free credit repairs. So that means I will actually start working to help you remove these accounts from your credit reports. And look right here, look all the results that my clients are getting. So definitely remember, you guys can join my exclusive membership for just $1. And I'll have that link down below. Or you guys can text SCORE 21,000 and you guys will have that link. So I'll see you guys in my exclusive membership.